I caught a lot of fish. I really got a very good catch, but I have a strange feeling. What's going on outside my house? Oh no, Mikey stole my safe.
JJ, now all the money is mine and you won't be able to catch up with me. I am very glad that I was able to get into your house. Now try to find me.
I was running really fast for Mikey right now, but he's gone somewhere. I still can't believe that this really happened. We need to get back home. I know that Mikey broke in and ruined everything. I don't even have a front door. All the furniture is overturned, floors and walls are broken. I will host Italian brain rot animals. I want to make Mikey regret what happened very much. And now I have to go up to the second floor. I know he couldn't get in there because I have a special entry code here. He still has no idea what he's going to face. I will transform into different brain rot animals. I have various figurines that I can use, and I will not miss the opportunity to return the safe as soon as possible. But we must hurry. I'll take tongue sahur now. It's going to be a lot of fun soon, and I promise it. Now I need to get downstairs quickly because I have very little time left. I already have an idea who I'll turn into first. There will be a lot of pranks, and I'm really happy about it. And now you need to turn into a crocodile airplane and test how it works. It's going to be really cool. The good thing is that only I have these silhouettes in my village, and now I'm starting to take off. There's nothing more fun and cool than this, but I have to test others, so it's time to use the shark. Woohoo! I can run on land and eat almost anyone who gets in my way. But the most important character I have is tongue sahur. He has a huge amount of abilities, and with the help of his wooden baton, he can destroy almost everything in his path. There's only one character left. This is not an ordinary body in an army uniform. He has great strength and can lift anything, but it's very slow, so you need to use it at a certain moment. Now it's time to run to the village as fast as possible and keep an eye on Mikey's house because I have to make my plan a reality. I need to do everything in my power to return the safe and then fix what happened. I'm not exactly an ordinary JJ because now I have a crocodile airplane in my hands. I'll just fly up and keep a close eye on the village. Soon I will surprise Mikey and justice will take place. I can't even imagine how the villagers will be surprised when they see that a plane with a crocodile's head is above them. But now it is very important not to relax and concentrate. I just need to fly in circles and that's my plan. I will fly in a circle and make a strong tornado. I want to watch as soon as possible to see when Mikey's house will be destroyed. I think I'm doing really well because the tornado is starting to appear. It must be huge in order to destroy Mikey. He still doesn't understand what he's going to face. Mikey will be very upset when he sees his house destroyed.
Ah! Oh no! I do not know what to do now because a tornado is approaching my house and it will soon be destroyed. I'll try to stop him, but I feel like I'm being sucked inside. It's very scary. I'm spinning in circles and I can't stop it. Oh!
Mikey really lost consciousness right now and was thrown out by a tornado. He made a very stupid mistake because he decided to stop him. I hope that soon this building will be completely destroyed and he will lose his home.
Oh! I've risked a lot right now to protect my home, but I can't just watch what's going on. This must not happen again. I'll do anything for this. I saved the house and the tornado disappeared.
The first prank turned out to be really cool, but I saw that Mikey was really scared. But I think that's not enough. So it's time to go home to get a shark silhouette. I will attack Mikey's house again, and this time the tornado won't appear because the shark has another element. It's water! Oh, I think that a huge tsunami can really destroy the walls and roof very well. Therefore, I will use this option. Mikey is currently thinking about how to rebuild part of his house, but he still has no idea that soon his house will be completely washed away. We need to follow it carefully. I know he's very afraid of sharks.
Huh? The horror! I just saw that a huge shark is running next to me, but I don't understand how this is possible. Get out of here! I don't want any strange sharks walking around my house. I'd rather hide in the house. It will be much safer this way.
I scared Mikey, and now I've chased him inside the house because there's a shark that can move on land. He has never seen it, but now is the time for the most fun because the huge water will come right now and wash away everyone in its path. Let's see how Mikey will try to survive this time. I caused a huge tsunami. Woohoo!
A huge tsunami has already washed away my house, and now I will try to escape from it. I would never have thought that the water was really so dangerous. I'm trying to speed up, and I seem to be doing pretty well. Practically escaped. I'm homeless now. I still don't understand how this is possible. Ouch!
I was able to cause a huge tsunami, and now Mikey definitely won't be able to rebuild his house. I can see how angry he is, and now he doesn't even understand what's going on. At the moment, everything is going very cool for me. If Mikey thinks he can attack a huge shark, he's very much mistaken.
I want to destroy a huge shark. She's just caused a tsunami, ruined my house. I do not know what to do now because I am completely homeless. She won't be able to run away from me for long anyway because land is my element and hers is water. I'll try to lure her to the village. She won't be able to hide from me there.
Uh-oh. Mikey really decided to chase me and the shark, but it's too bad. There's no way he's going to find out that I actually set up Italian brain rot animals. I'm just going to try to hide near my house right now. I think I can do this. I need to speed up. I'd rather stand behind a tree somewhere. Ho-ho! Mikey won't know that I'm actually doing this prank on him anyway. I'm definitely not going to stop there. I think now is the time to use my very best character, Tung 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 Sahur. I can definitely stand up to them, Mikey. I know he's coming here soon. I have a very bad feeling about this, and it has definitely never deceived me. I am sure that the battle will be very fun and funny. But with the help of Tung 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 Sahur, I can take on the image of any object. Now you just need to become a tree. Mikey definitely won't know that I'm standing next to him, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'll find JJ at his house. He definitely won't be able to hide for long.
Now I'm going to cover everything with foliage and hope it will be really a lot of fun. Now he has no chance to get out of the house, and I was able to arrange another prank. It's really fun, and I'm definitely not going to stop there. I'll arrange as many trees as possible and take on their appearance in order to act it out.
I remember for sure that there were not such a huge number of trees here. This seems very suspicious to me, but I will definitely figure it out soon and fix what happened. No one can fool me. I have no doubt about it. So now I will do everything possible so that they don't play tricks on me anymore.
I don't think he'll notice me.
I can't figure out where all these trees around me come from. In fact, it's very strange.
Ho-ho! I don't think he's going to find me for sure until I show up and show myself to him, of course. Because there are quite a lot of trees here, and I'm also calculating with a tree, so it's quite difficult for him to find me.
I'm sure you're here somewhere. So now I'm going to find you anyway. Most likely you're just invisible, but I think just a little more, I'll definitely find you.
And now I've turned into Tun 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 Sahura. And actually now I think I definitely have to find me somehow because in fact I'm pretty big and I think you can definitely see me from afar. He's going to turn on me now.
Oh! And here you are just the same. Now I think you're definitely not going to run away from me because now I'm chasing you and I think you're definitely not going anywhere and now you're definitely going to be caught.
I've managed to confuse him again. Ho-ho!
I can't figure out where you could hide again. Most likely, in any case, he turned into some kind of tree and is just here. Or perhaps he has already escaped somewhere. I think we need to check everything carefully and thoroughly in order to make sure that he is not here. And I still have small assumptions that he has most likely already run away somewhere else. So I think we need to go there and check. Anyway, I'm already a little angry because I don't understand where he could have disappeared so quickly. Because in fact, I was already clearly running after him.
I did a great job hiding from him again. That's why I think it's time to relax, because in fact, no one is looking for me anymore. But in the meantime, I have quite a lot of free time. He doesn't see me and went to look for another place. Ho-ho! I collect diamonds from the foliage! So for now, I have quite enough time to collect the diamonds, because in fact, they will not be superfluous in any case. They will be useful to me. That's why I'm currently collecting these diamonds. And by the way, I've got a pretty great idea. I'm thinking of making a wooden golem and sending it running to find Mikey. Ho-ho! Still, I think this is a pretty good idea, and it will definitely need to be addressed because with this, I will be able to laugh at him again. After all, I think he will be very surprised when a wooden golem runs after him. That's why I'm going to make it right now. But I'm going to need to get wood for it, because otherwise I won't be able to build this wooden golem. And then just as soon as I build it, as soon as it's ready, it will immediately run to look for and attack Mikey. That's why I've already started mining the right amount of wood, because otherwise I won't be able to build a wooden golem without it. And actually, I'll be really interested in his reaction. I think he'll be very surprised. And by the way, I'm really interested in where he might be right now. As a last resort, if I suddenly don't see him, then most likely I will simply turn into a bombardier crocodile, and just with his help, I will find out where Mikey is. Ho-ho! Well, now I have everything ready, and now very soon we will have a ready-made wooden golem that will just run to attack Mikey. Now it remains to find where Mikey is. So far, to be honest, I can't even guess where he is. Maybe he just predicted something and hid somewhere in the village. But I think in any case we have to find him because otherwise I won't succeed, and in fact, I did everything in vain. So now I'm thinking that I need to go out on a reconnaissance mission and look down on where he might be. Otherwise, the search may take quite a long time and I won't be able to find him. Ho-ho! Well, now I'll definitely be able to look down on where he is. And then we will know his exact location for sure, and we will go after him clearly. Now all that remains is to find where he is, and that's kind of how I see him. All that remains is to make sure he's really there. Woohoo! Well, now I've found him and I know exactly his location, just where he is in the tallest house, namely on the roof itself. So now we know exactly where he is, and I think we need to run to him as soon as possible. I think he's waiting for us, or on the contrary, he doesn't want to see us, so we need to get to him as soon as possible. Ho-ho! Let's go on the attack, he's on the tower! I think now he will be very surprised after he sees us.
Oh! You think you can just do something with me, but no, you can't just do anything. I'm just not going to let you catch me or hurt me in any way.
Ho-ho! In fact, I can hear a little worry in his voice. Most likely he's very afraid, and I think that's what it is anyway. Now all that remains is to wait, and what to do in such a situation, because in fact this house is already almost completely broken. Wow, he managed to defeat my wooden golem. I wonder what will happen next.
Yep.
Now I'm catching up with you. Ho-ho!
Well, I guess you won't be able to chase me for that long this time, because I have a little idea that will definitely stop you now. I realize that you're made entirely of wood, and I'm lighting a lot of fire right now so that you can't get through. And in fact, if you step on fire, you'll burn up.
Uh-oh. I don't dispute that you actually came up with a very clever idea, and you really are. If I step in here, I'll burn out completely. But I think you're not studying for a moment, and you'll understand that now as soon as you see me in a different guise.
I'm not afraid of you at all, and I don't think you're very weak, and there's nothing you can do to me, and even more so to step over this fire. Ah!
I think you didn't expect this at all. And now you probably won't be able to run away from me for sure, because in fact you no longer have any options other than to just surrender to me.
Yes, I'm not arguing. I really don't have any more options, but I can take one measure. I hope that it will help me. Woohoo! You can't get me that way.
Well, it's okay. Of course he was able to escape from me, but in principle, I think if I pretend now that I'm going somewhere far away. And anyway, I'm thinking of jumping off this pole of mine, and just the same, I'll definitely be able to catch him, and just the same, catch him again. Ho-ho! As I said, he jumped off.
Huh? Oh no, I thought you were really running away, and I didn't think you'd come after me again. Ah!
Well, it turned out that I could catch you so easily, and now I think I'll definitely catch up with you, and you shouldn't try to escape from me anymore, because all your attempts are in vain, and in any case, I'll catch up with you, so let's give up. Ho-ho! That's why you shouldn't be running here, because in any case, I'm going to catch you now, and I won't give myself any chance.
Woohoo! And you said there was no way I could escape from you, but now you're definitely not gonna get me here, and you can't do anything to me.
This tree needs to be thrown into the house. Oh, this tree will be able to drive him away from this house, and I will definitely be able to catch him now. But now I will not continue to joke about him until the end, and I think I will have to admit that I actually laughed at him all this time.
Woohoo! Well, what? You'll never be able to get me out of here so I can stay here as long as I want. Ah!
And you said I couldn't get you out of there!
I have already realized perfectly well that there's no way I can escape from you because in fact it's completely unrealistic. That's why you do whatever you want with me. I'm just giving up because I'm tired of running away.
Oh!
Oh! All this time you've been kidding me.
Yes, actually, it was me all the time, and it was very funny to watch your whole reaction and how scared you were. So give me the safe as soon as possible, and I still need to store a lot of diamonds in it.
In fact, you can't even imagine how scared I was, okay? I'll give you this safe.
Oh, I see you're not in much of a hurry to give it back, but let's give it back right away so that there won't be any problems later.
Yep. Here, take this safe that you were just talking about.
Oh, I'm JJ, and today I was trolling Mikey, and he didn't fully understand that it was me all the time. It was very cool and epic. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.